Today, September 4th, 2021, about 12:46 p.m. Um, I started making this video to talk about my planning for a upcoming trip that I plan to do after the Wuhan virus pandemic is over. My goal is to go to Germany and Austria. So I've been looking at the following options. There are two. One is I will go to Cologne and Bonn, rent a car and drive around. The other one is I go to Munich, rent a car, drive to Innsbruck, stay in Innsbruck, and drive around. The other plan is rent a car in Cologne and Bonn and live around Cologne and Bonn and drive around. My goal is to drive to as many countries as I can, especially countries that I haven't been to. So for the Cologne and Bonn option, it's Luxembourg, Belgium, and France. I already been to Netherlands, so that's okay for me. As for the Munich and Innsbruck, my goal is to go to Slovakia, Hungary, and Slovenia. I already been to Czech Republic, and I already been to Germany and Switzerland and Italy. So that's why I'm driving toward the east for the three countries: Slovakia, Hungary, and Slovenia. Since I hold a U.S. passport, the most important thing is the Schengen area. Schengen area is this: if I have a U.S. passport, I can go through these countries without border checks or without visas. So let's see, Slovakia, Hungary, and Slovenia, I'm okay. They're in the Schengen area. For the other option, Luxembourg, Belgium, and France, they're in the Schengen area. So I'm fine. So both my option works out. Now the other question is the currency. The currency, I currently have some euros and Swiss franc. So if my Bonn and Cologne option works out, then I'm okay with Luxembourg, Belgium, and France and Germany. Let's see, the other options are Munich, Innsbruck, Austria, I'm okay. Germany, I'm okay. Slovakia, I'm okay. Hungary, I'm not okay. So I need to get currency for Hungary. And then Slovenia accept the euro, so I'm okay there. So that's my option. I gotta write it down. It's Hungary currency needed for my Munich and Innsbruck option. Now I'm struggling between these two options, whether I should go the Munich route or go to the Cologne and Bonn route. I really like to drive in the mountains, so right now I'm feeling I'm putting on the priority on the Munich and Innsbruck option. Therefore, I'm looking at renting a car. So usually I go to Six International. My car options for Munich is the following, or are the following. Most of these are manual and some are automatic. I'm trying to go with the manual road, not the automatic. So therefore, I got the Seat Leon. That's one. Mini Cooper convertible. That's the other. The MX-5 Mazda. That's one. The other. And then there is a BMW Z4. Z4 is the most expensive out of these four options. My problem is that if I pick the MX-5 or the the Z4, I have this mileage, not the mileage, the distance limit, 2,760 kilometer distance limitation. I don't know how much I do need to pay to get. If I go over, I need to add 6. So that's my dilemma here. Those two cars I really want to try. And of course, the Mini Cooper also has distance limitation. That car I also want to try. So I'm debating whether I'm gonna allow myself about 2.5 weeks time, and this is my strategy. Okay, this is my strategy. I fly to Munich, rent a car, probably the Z4 or the MX-5, drive it to Innsbruck, live there, and drive around. The problem I have is that I have a distance limitation, and I have a 2.5 weeks time allocation. Within the 2.5 weeks, I'm definitely going to exceed 2,760 kilometers. So for the first week, I'll rent the MX-5 or the BMW Z4, drive around, return it, pick up another car, and come back to Innsbruck and drive around. So my first car will have a distance limitation, but my second car will not have a distance limitation. Therefore, I think my second car would be some of these cars. Will be the Seat Leon or the VW Golf. These two are my options for the unlimited ones. For the limited ones, I have the Mini Cooper, the MX-5, and the Z4. I'm inclined with the MX-5 because it's reasonably priced, it got good suspensions, and I think this is the older version, about 155 horsepower or something. The key here is this car has good suspension versus the other two. I'm not sure about Z4. Z4 is much more expensive. But $1,213 for 7 days. Let's see, 7 days. How much? Let's see, until the 15th. Let's see. Now this price, I probably have to double it because every time the rental car. See, look at that. My MX-5 option disappeared. No more MX-5. Oh no, I do, but it's a little bit more expensive. Oh, I only had 2,100, so that's even worse. I didn't expect that. Okay, so 2,100 for 7 days. That's going to be interesting. So okay, for the first week, I'm gonna rent either the MX-5 or the Z4, but I have distance limitation on 2,100 kilometers. The Mini Cooper also has 2,100 kilometers limitation, but it's slightly cheaper. So same thing, except my calculation changed. Instead of 2,760 kilometers limitation, now I only have 2,100 kilometers to work with. Okay, so back to my plan. My plan is go rent an MX-5. Let's say the MX-5. Okay, I rent it, drive it to Innsbruck, live there, drive around. I got 7 days and a 2,100 kilometer distance limitation. For in 7 days, I have 2,100 minus the distance between Innsbruck and Munich airport, because I gotta drive to Innsbruck. That would be 200 kilometers, 203 kilometers. Drive it back to return it. That's another 200 kilometers. So that's I allocate myself to 410 kilometers. 2,100 minus 200 minus 410 is 1,690 kilometers. Okay, 1,690 kilometers. Interesting. 1,690 kilometers. 2 miles. I got 1,000 miles for 7 days. 1,000 miles, 7 days. So I drive around. I already been to Liechtenstein, so I really don't care. The key here is I drive around this place for 1,000 miles in 7 days, and then I return the MX-5 or the Z4, pick up the unlimited one, come back, and then drive around. So that's the key here. Now I just gotta make enough money or save enough money to either pick the Z4 or the MX-5. Now I already drove the MX-5 like twice already. even the one with high horsepower, 181 horsepower, the latest version. So I'm not inclining to drive it again. However, I do want to drive it again because it probably has the best suspension out of these two cars, compared to the Cooper, Mini Cooper, the convertible, or the Z4. So my next job is try to find out how much is it, what's the suspension on the Z4. 644 total for 7 days. Plus the insurance, I probably pay $1,000 for 7 days. And this is what, $600 for 7 days? That's the thing. BMW is more expensive. Huh. So that's it. This is part one of my planning of my potential trip to Germany, Austria, or Germany, Cologne and Bonn. I haven't looked at the Cologne and Bonn option yet, but I'm inclining to go with the Munich and Innsbruck road. Now my goal is drive around, because here is my Google Earth view. Once I get to Innsbruck, I got all this destination I want to go check out. Suspit is one. Oberammergau is one. The Neuschwanstein is the other one, which I think that's probably just overhyped. I really don't care about Neuschwanstein. Brenner Pass, I want to drive that. Portoy Pass, I want to drive that. I want to go to Seseda Dolomite. And then where was that library? That beautiful library I want to go check out. I forgot where it is. Emmen Library, here it is. That's the other one. Emmen Library. And then Salzburg, that's the other one. Eagle Nest, maybe. Hinter Lake. Probably. Hallstatt. I'll definitely go to Hallstatt. Lake Altusset. Probably I'll drive by it, maybe. And then that's pretty much it. That's some of the highlights. I don't plan to go to Italy, but I do plan to go to Slovenia. So okay, those are the passes I want to drive to: the Flexen Pass, the Umbro Pass, the Brenner Pass, the Portoy Pass. Hallstatt, that's one. Königssee, Hinter Lake, yes. Also Munich, the BMW Welt Visitor Center. That's another one I want to try. Oh, another thing, I want to drive to Rothenburg. That's gonna be a long drive. That's a 7-hour drive, I think. That's a 7-hour drive. I didn't go to the Tosca Opera. Oh, Lindau. I want to go to Lindau. I already been to Oberstdorf. So now, country-wise, country-wise, I want to go from Innsbruck to Bratislava. So what's the distance between here to here? Oh, 500. Imagine this. Imagine I just drive the MX-5 or the Z4 with a 21 or the Mini Cooper 2100 kilometer distance limitation. It's 560 kilometer one-way trip. By the time I get back, I already used up all my distance limitation. I got 1,690 kilometers of limitation. This thing just eat up almost all of it, or 1,000 out of 1,690. There's no way I'm gonna drive the MX-5 that's there for the Mini doing this long distance drive. I can only do those. I can only drive those cars around Innsbruck. And once I get my hands on the unlimited version, unlimited cars, unlimited distance limitation car, the C Leon or the VW Golf, then I can start doing the long distance. Oh, sorry. Where's my map? I can start doing the long distance. Okay, so that's one. That's out of the question. If I go to Hungary, I gotta have currency. Either that, I'll just drive into Hungary and drive out. Oh, Graz. That's another place I want to check out. There's a armory museum there. So let's see. If I want to drive just within the border of Hungary, how far is it? Say from here to Innsbruck. Oh, 550. Same thing. These long distance drive, I gotta do it with the unlimited distance limitation cars. I can't do with the Z4, the MX-5 or the Cooper. Okay, how about let's say Slovenia from here to Innsbruck. No, I don't plan to take that route. I want to take this route. I'll probably go to Italy. So 317, that's not bad. Same thing, but that's a long distance. That's a long distance. I have to do with the unlimited one. Now that's the problem. Here's the problem. I'm going to rent the MX-5, let's say the MX-5, for 7 days. For 7 days, I drive around Innsbruck. Okay? I drive around Innsbruck. I finish all the places I wanted to go. And when it comes to long distance, I only have 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks. That's, I just say 2.5 weeks. That's 17 days. Let's say 18 days. Okay, let's say 18 days. 7 days, I drive the distance limitation cars. And then I got 11 days to do these long distance drives. Time is going to kill me. I'm going to do 3 trips at least. No, I don't. I don't have to. Do you know why? I just drive into Hungary, swing out of Hungary, and go to Bratislava and come back. And that's it. That's like a 1-day trip. I got to wake up early. I got to wake up like 4 a.m. and start driving at 5. It's going to take forever. This trip is going to be forever. This is a 5-6 hour trip. I wake up at 5. I drive to Bratislava. It takes me 6 hours. I get there at 11. I screw around for, let's say, 3 hours. Let's say I take off at 4 p.m. I take off at 4 p.m. I take 6 hours to drive back. By the time I get home, it'll be 10 p.m. 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Oh, that trip is going to be... That's in a long-distance comfortable car. So let's say I need a long-distance unlimited comfortable car. There, yeah, either the Golf or the Sea. Okay? For the Slovenia, it's not as bad. This is not as bad. This is just probably... I wake up at 6 and then I drive. The thing is, I don't want to take this route. I want to take this route. Yeah, this route. This route is nice. 4 hours. 4.5 hours. So let's say 5 hours. That's still bad. I have to wake up at 5, start driving at 6, get there at 11, screw around. Probably not screw around. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Or drive into the national park, walk around national park, come back, and then 11. So I'll leave by 3 p.m. I leave by 3 p.m. I take another 5 hours to get home. By the time I get home, it'll be 9. About 8 and 9 p.m. Get back to Innsbruck will be 8 and 9, yes. So that's 11 days for me to do these 2 road trips, which is not as bad. But then I still have to go to Rothenburg. That Rothenburg trip is going to be a killer. Oh, God, that Rothenburg trip. Okay. Where's Rothenburg? This is insane. Okay, I go to Rothenburg. and then if I'm here, and then I go to Innsbruck. Oh, it's not as bad. Look at this. It's only 3 hours or 4 hours, so it's not as bad. Oh, you know why? Most likely because I'm driving the autobahn. Because all the other trails drive all these through mountains, drive through mountains. That's why it takes forever. Okay, so it's not as bad. Therefore, in 11 days, I do a trip to Bratislava, another trip to Slovenia, another trip to Rothenburg, and then another one to Graz. Most likely Graz. Who is Graz? Yeah, there was an army I really want to check out. I really want to check out. Oh, here it is. The Graz Armory. Where's the armory? Here it is. Styrian Armory. There it is. So how far is that drive? From Graz to Innsbruck. That's a 5-hour drive. Oh no, hold on a second. Yeah, 5 hours. About 5-hour drive. 5 hours. That's another day. So let's say 4 trips. 1 to Graz, 1 to Bratislava, 1 to Slovenia, 1 to Rothenburg, and then 4 trips out of 11 days. I probably have to take 2 or 3 days for rest. Not going anywhere. Yeah, I'm at the age where I can't do all this long distance drive in a consecutive day. I'm just too tired. I will be so tired. I need to start building my energy level again. I need to start working out again. Otherwise, I'm gonna be dead with all these drives. I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay. I mean, there are so many places I want to go. In 18 days? 18 days. It's insane. Emmen Library, that's another one. The key here, I think I need to pick at least top 3. The Porto, I do the passes. The Seller Pass, the Porto Pass, the Brenner Pass, the Saseda. Rothenburg, I definitely need to go. These drive to like Bratislava and Slovenia, and they're important, but they are not that important. Oh, definitely. I need to go to Hallstatt. I have to go to Hallstatt. Either that or the Königssee or Hinter Lake. Salzburg, I need to go. The BMW Visitor Center, I'll go. Yeah, that's it. This is part 1 of this video. There will be more coming. I was thinking of writing all this down in my blog, personal blog, diary, whatever I call it. But at the end, I figure it's easier for me just to do a video. Okay, this is part 1.